Hey guys, Bitcoin Owen here. Today I'm going to talk about silver basically, and why people invest in silver and why people should invest in silver. Silver is the second most undervalued asset in the world after Bitcoin in my view, and the silver scarcity of silver continues throughout the world. Basically they're caught because they can't find silver for their solar panels in China, for semiconductors in Taiwan, for their other manufacturing, cars in Germany and France. They can't find silver, and when they go to buy silver in quantity, they are met with a stone wall basically. If you go to your dealer and try to buy €1,000,000 worth of silver, he won't be able to help you. It'll take a long time basically. You won't be able to do it in one order and have it delivered in 7 to 10 working days. No, you'll have to wait for your €1,000,000 worth of silver, and it could take a month or two for 1 million. 10 million, it could be taking 6 months for €10,000,000 worth of silver. So silver is scarce in large quantities basically. You can buy small quantities, 100, 200 ounces, maybe 10 or 20 grams worth of silver. You can buy that from the silver dealers, but not large quantities, and there is a supply shortage, and that's what's undermining the silver market today, and that's what's driving the silver price up. The only thing that can happen is that the price must go up, and the silver price must go up. It cannot continue to defy gravity as it has done for the past decades. Back to 1850, according to Big Sur, the silver price has been manipulated, and they keep selling futures and options against the silver price basically, and driving down the price on the COMEX, keeping the price under control basically. But what we've seen over the past 6 to 12 months is that the silver price has gone up. It's gone up from $25 an ounce to $80 an ounce there yesterday or the day before, and the banks basically are losing control. I wouldn't say they've lost control, but they are losing control, and we are witnessing a managed retreat basically. That's what it's called, a managed retreat by the banks out of their short silver positions. But they're nursing huge losses, because when the price goes up and these banks are forced to sell their derivatives at a loss, then that hits them on their income statement, their profit and loss account, and their balance sheet, and they don't like that. So silver is getting scarcer and scarcer. The human population is increasing as well in the global south and the developing world. Women are having more and more children in this part of the world, not in Europe and America, but in the rest of the world. The population continues to grow, and they need more and more silver. They're being forced to use solar panels to generate electricity as well. That's a big driver of the silver price. Silver basically is a monetary metal, and it's also an industrial metal. It has two uses. Gold has only one use, and that's a monetary metal. Gold is not used in industry because it's too expensive, and they prefer to use the cheaper silver option when manufacturing basically. But the fundamentals of silver look very strong. Bitcoin has eclipsed silver, I would say, in terms of the monetary aspect. Bitcoin is more likely to be the money of the world, not silver. 20 years ago everyone would have said silver was going to be the money of the future, but no, I would say Bitcoin is now the money of the future, and silver is going to be the scarcest industrial commodity out there basically. It's the most difficult to find in large quantities, like I said before, and the silver does not seem to respond to geopolitical events, we'd say, in terms of the capture of Maduro, or the war in Ukraine. Silver didn't really respond. The price didn't respond hugely to those events, but it responds to shortage of supply anyway. And when I was buying silver 10 years ago, they were saying the same thing, that the only direction the silver price can go in is up. And I would agree with that. It's still a buy. Silver is still a buy today at $80 an ounce. You have to pay VAT as well now in the European Union, in all the European Union countries. If you want to buy from CelticCoal.ie, that's the crowd I recommend anyway. They've never left me down. And they are not able to fill large orders of silver. Anything above 300,000 euros, and you have to get on the phone to them and negotiate basically for delivery. They'll give you a schedule of when they can, but they don't take orders in excess of €500,000. They just can't fill them. You have to buy in small quantities from them, and if you persist in buying more and more small quantities, the product will just disappear from the website, and it just says unavailable. But that's the story for silver, guys. Buy physical. Do not buy paper silver. I do not recommend anyone to buy the SLV or the ETF. When you're investing in silver, the whole point of it is to buy physical silver, not the paper silver in the ETFs. Like, share and subscribe, guys. Be sure to subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. Bye.